Hi, this is Trepacer. As promised in my vlog this morning, I went to see two movies today. The first movie I saw was a horror movie, of course, The Conjuring 2. Sorry about that. The sequel, of course, the James Wan flick that came out a couple of years ago. And it's about Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are paranormal investigators, played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. And in this movie, they have to travel to England to help a young divorced mother with four kids, uh, basically being terrorized in their house. And specifically, the youngest daughter is being terrorized specifically. And of course, there's a nice little prologue scene about the Warrens to kind of get you up to speed, I guess, in what they do if you hadn't seen the first movie. But in this movie, Lorraine Warren, played by Vera Farmiga, has a premonition. You see this in the trailers, so this is not really a spoiler, about her husband's death. And she kind of wants to back off of these investigations for a little while. And of course, her husband, played by Patrick Wilson, he decides to agree to it. He reluctantly agrees to it. And so they, kind of hold off on things until the church comes to them with this case. Okay, basically this, again, divorced mother with four young kids. The kids are being terrorized in their house. Specifically, the younger daughter is being targeted. And, they call the cops, they reach out to neighbors, they reach out to scientists and stuff, but it still keeps going on. So basically the church invites the Warrens to go investigate this, and their plan initially is just to go over there 3 days and just to record and not really get involved. But of course, it wouldn't be a movie if they didn't get involved. Okay, and first of all, let me say this is one of the best movies I've seen. Besides horror movies, this is the best movie I've seen. One of the best movies I've seen this year. It's just fantastic. Again, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, they just clicked as that couple investigating these cases. You believe them, and you want them to help this couple. And again, the younger actress who plays the youngest daughter in this thing, she is fantastic. You really feel for her. She really is being tormented, and you really want the Warrens to help her. And of course, James Wan does his usual stuff, and he's the master of this genre, and it shows in this movie again, where them investigating and strange things happen. And I don't want to spoil things at all, so I'm not going to spoil things. But suffice to say, when you're watching these movies, you're always on the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen, and and how they're going to get out of this. And this is no different. This movie is absolutely fantastic. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's a worthy sequel, more than a worthy sequel to the original. This one is pretty intense. Okay, and again, special kudos to the young actress who they picked to play the youngest daughter. She is fantastic, and you really, really feel for her character. You really want her to be helped. Okay, which gets you invested in the story. So that's just fantastic. And James Wan, like I say, he's the master of these movies, and I can't wait for another entry in this franchise. It's just a fantastic movie, and I can't recommend it highly enough. I'm gonna give this movie, The Conjuring 2, a 9. So it's just on the level with the first movie to me. It's on the same level with the first movie. Just a fantastic movie, one of the best I've seen this year. Go see it. I can't recommend it highly enough. Also, if you've seen this movie, let me know what you think of it. Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I also have another channel called Paul's Views and Opinions. The link to that channel is also in the description box below. And also links to my Facebook and Twitter are down there as well. So please check those out as well. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.